Let's have a look at different example of a function in your exam question. For a different concert, the total ticket sales in euro can be modeled by. So what will that give me? Total ticket sales. How are sales expressed in euro? So here I'm going to have euro, right? What about X? What is that? X is the price of a ticket in euro. So that means that one here, that's my price. That's my price, and that's as well will be expressed in euro. For this concert, the total ticket sales at 360,000. Use this information to show. So what is the total ticket sales? 360,000. Therefore, I have 115x minus 150x to the power of 2. I'm saying, okay, so how am I supposed to get from here to here? Well, what's the difference? First of all, on one side of the equation, they have nothing because they have 0. I have 360,000, so I need to, oops, what happened here? So I need to move that. And I'm saying, okay, let's put first minus 150x to the power of 2 plus 15,000x and minus, because if you move a number from one side of the equation to the other side of the equation, what happens? It changes the sign to the opposite, so positive become negative. I'm saying, okay, I move, but what next? Well, actually, they don't have anything beside x to the power of 2, while I do have a number. How do I get rid of that number? So what does that mean? That means what? Minus 150 multiplied by x to the power of 2. How do we eliminate multiplication? Always the same, by dividing. However, if I divide this by 150, I have to divide each element by minus 150. That's basically what we do. And again, so here I have one I've eliminated. Then I'm putting my 15,000 into calculator. So 15,000 divided by minus 150. The value we're going to, oh, why do I have x equal? The value I'm going to get will be minus 100x, and again minus 360 divided by minus, we're going to get plus 2,400. So indeed, we got what they were looking for. But always remember, when they are telling you show or find or basically when they are giving you an answer, always compare what you have with what they have and spot the difference. Okay, next part. Solve the equation to find the two possible tickets price for this concert. How do we solve it? When you have a letter, doesn't matter what part of maths, a letter to the power of 2 in any calculation, what do you think about? Minus b formula. Okay, let's get our minus b formula from the table. Where is it? Page, I think is 20. Oh, I bypass it. Page 20, that's where it is. Our formula. In order to use it, we need to identify value of A, B, and C so that we can replace those letters with numbers, isn't it? Okay, so what is A? So that's, by the way, it's in our maths table. So A is the number that stands beside x to the power of 2. What number stands here? 1. So everywhere I have here, I'm going to have 1, and here I'm going to have 1. B is the number that stands beside x with no power. So in our case, minus 100 stands here. So I'm going to have minus 100 here and minus 100 here. And then C has no x there for 2,400. So here I'm going to have 2,400. Okay, let's write it down. So it will be minus, and then B is minus 100. Don't get caught with those two minuses, plus minus square root, and again minus 100. Don't forget in the calculator, make sure to put that minus 100 in bracket, otherwise you're going to get an error. 4 multiplied by A, which is 1, multiplied by C, which is 2,400, and then 2 multiply again by 1. We put all of that in the calculator, one version with plus, and then the other one with minus, and we get two values of ticket. One is 60 and the other one is 40. Now, however, always remember minus b formula is the only formula that gives you two answers. So always make sure that the answer is applicable in the context of the question. Here, they were looking for two possible tickets. So that is okay.